Hey there, Max here. Uh, gonna do a playthrough of all things Cosmic DJ. I introduced Cosmic DJ in my regular gaming stream last night. It is a beatbox game. Presumably, you're trying to fix the universe with music. You get these situations where you get sets of samples and you mix them into a club beat. As far as I can tell, this is not a skill game. It's not even a luck game. It's a participation grade game. It's not possible to do anything wrong. It's an exercise in artistic expression. Yet it nevertheless has something resembling a story. And since there's no actual skill involved, since I can theoretically do no wrong, I'm perversely tempted to see the end of it. So, gonna give it a try. Um, Cover your ears, avert your eyes if necessary. This may not be good. I am going to give music a bad name. To start off with, here's a recap of last night's stream. Cosmic DJ, 385 followers. This may be the highlight of the evening. Rhythm and music, indie. All right. I mean, I haven't spent this little time on 3 games in a while. The last time I did, I think one of them just flat out didn't work. That was probably a Shantae game. Let's see what Cosmic DJ is. Cosmic DJ involves a launcher with tiny print, not a fan. Do I want it windowed? No. Graphics quality, fastest. Probably necessary if it's a rhythm game. Rock and roll, perhaps literally. Interesting. And it's another one that exceeds my frame. I can fix the frame to some extent. Sound check, anyone? Let's see what I can do with that. I hate to resize things in Cherry's lovely frame. But let's try that. At least it fits now. I keep thinking loud for me is killer for you because, after all, I like stuff loud. You can certainly hear it. Alright.
I am totally relieved that you are here. Having lived forever, I've kind of exhausted my music collection. There happens to be a party tonight. I could really use your help. I know, it's very convenient but true. I feel close to you.
It's DDR.
Before you is a sound cube. This is the building block of the cosmic symphony. Touch the cube.
Four pads. Okay.
I see you have a natural knack for using the tab sequencer, which loops your input as you play it. They're going to love you at the party tonight.
Crap. ZXCV. Okay.
Listen. All of our music has been lost in these building blocks of sound. We need you to recreate our music so we can jam. Some thoughtful cosmic DJs prefer to use grid mode to fix mistakes, or simply enter their notes all computer style. Nice sound, Space Bud. You've really got a knack for choosing sound cubes floating in space. I see you figured out that you can switch between instruments to keep sequencing them. You are so gonna rock this party tonight.
Oh boy.
Dope anti-jam going on. Hit submit jam when you're done sequencing, and we'll head to that party. Oh man, this party's really happening. I'm so jazzed it's crazy. You have no idea. Take a look at the jam meter. It's a really real thing. It tells you how much fun the crowd is having. Fill up the meter to here to get the party going.
Okay.
Cosmic DJ, the city is really bumping to your jam. I haven't seen them this side since President's Day. Oh no, what is that? It seems the city is being bombarded by bad vibes, man.
Oh boy. Bad vibes.
Hey dudes, I've disrupted your network of jam tennis and now you're gonna listen to my music. What?
Who is this mysterious villain, Cosmic DJ?
I'm Steve Farr, man, the cosmic conductor of...
I am sorry, Muffin. That is my title. Cosmic DJ, we must go visit all of the jam tennis to get them operational again. We will use the power of music.
Hey dudes, we were gonna hang. Don't leave me alone. What?
I see.
Cosmic DJ,
There's a
this
plot.
is the Jamtenna Network. Touch any Jamtenna to learn about how it broke and then choose one for us to go fix.
The robot band is broken up because Steve Ford jacked their antenna. Go find them with their deadbeat jobs and get the band back together with the power of music. I know it's hard to believe, but an adorable corgi named Potato watches over this jamtenna. He got blasted to bits when Steve Ford's bad vibes hit the network. We need to find the pieces of Potato, and put them back together so he can reclaim the jamtenna with the power of Dog. The power of Dog. The two best buds who were jamming on this jamtenna got real angry at each other when Steve Ford took over the network. We need to remind them of all their favorite best friend memories so we can fix the jamtenna with the power of friendship. Nobody said this was icky. When Steve Ford took over the Jamtenna network, the lovers transmitting good vibes over it got in a fight and broke up. We need to remind them of happy moments from their relationship so they'll get back together and reclaim the Jamtenna with the power of love. Hello, Struggle. You're looking at Cosmic DJ. I've already sucked twice at driving and do really well at pachinko, so now we get to see if I suck at music. You're the audio guy, you should be playing this. So let's start with the power of Dog. What the hell?
corgi powering this Jam 10 got busted apart when Steve 4 started transmitting his horrible jams. We will find the pieces of the corgi and put them back together using the power of music. The corgi's head seems to have turned into some kind of video game boss. Let's try to get a sweet high score.
And how do I do that? No. No. No.
Corgi's body is lost in the stars. Let's lure it back with some doggy delights.
Aha. I can do better than that.
Somewhere in this space mine is the Corgi's jetpack. Try not to get laser beamed.
Excuse me? Damn it.
Cosmic DJ, we've reassembled the corgi. Let's jam out while he herds some giant space sheep. Never was a dog so happy. Cosmic DJ, the jam antenna has been repaired. We will now remix your jams into a sweet track. Let's make some cover art while we listen.
Cover art. Ah. Ken Max Draw. Stamp roller. Okay, and I guess that's it. Wait, I can download that? I can make sound stuff with cover art. And it's not even using AI. That's special. You know what? Sure. Do I want it in program files? Hell no. I'm not liking the pink on black font. Actually, no, I don't want it there. Oh, but it has to be on the same drive. Well, that's annoying. Alright. Wow. It's certainly trippy. A couple issues with it I see immediately. It gets awfully hard to hear the instruments when you got a bunch of other instruments going. So it's hard to tell if you're getting it right. Or even if you're getting it, well, I mean, the fact that you're putting it in, you get to see the, what do they call it, groove gauge? So you get to see how much whatever you're putting in is contributing to the effort. And that's assuming you have rhythm and ears. So yes, I can probably go on to the power of love and the power of friendship and the power of whatever the hell this was. The power of music. Struggle, you still here? What do you think of this sound catastrophe that I'm participating in? No comment. I'm not sure if it qualifies for a playthrough. I mean, it doesn't exactly have a plot per se. And the question is how badly somebody wants to listen to my bad music efforts. But maybe its own session sometime. And save tracks, it includes, I suppose I should have named it with something, you know, like the Power of Dog or something. Boy, that sucks. I do not have the rhythm. Alright, I'm saving one for posterity. And more. What is more? Clear save data, tap pad labels on. They have them off. So it's not DVR as much as it is Freeform Simon. You know what, let's just try one more just to see how badly I can suck at this. I bet I can suck really bad at it.
The robot band that maintains this Jamtenna has broken up and are now stuck in boring jobs. We're going to visit each one of them and remind them how sweet being in a band is. Let's use the power of music. The drummer has taken a job as a taxi driver. He still taps out rhythms on his steering wheel.
Oops. The sad part is that it took it as input. Panzer. It absolutely doesn't matter what I put in. I can't even hear what that is. Oh wait, yes I can. And that maxed it out.
The keyboard player has traded his sweet synth for 2 boring office buttons. Let's remind him of what real jamming sounds like.
There's no doing wrong.
The guitarist has taken a job making space juice, but the cocktail shaker is a sad replacement for a sweet galactic guitar.
This really sucks.
did it, Cosmic DJ. The band is now back together. Let's help them rock this party.
Huh.
Cosmic DJ, the jam antenna has been repaired. We will now remix your jams into a sweet track. Let's
Why?
make some cover art while we listen.
And now just wait. So presumably something happens after you get all four of those. Hence, blot. All things considered, I somehow think I felt more creative with the spirograph. Maybe music just isn't my jam. Anyway, that was Cosmic DJ. My apologies after the fact for your poor bruised ears. Well, that should give you some idea of what's to come. All right, let's get on with it. Now, I had some problems with some of the window sizes last night, so I may have to play with it a little. We'll see. Yeah, I like that. Give me a sec. Pénible. That should do. Let's give that a try. No. Still too big. In fact, if anything, it's bigger. What happened? I may be playing with this a lot. Oh, no wonder. I was messing with the wrong window. Crap, now everything's going to be a mess. In fact, I even lost my panel. How the hell did that happen? Okay, so is that correct? Little bit off. New experience, Max can't host. I had this perfect, too. Once upon a time. How's that look? Well, at least everything's contained. Okay. I may be editing a lot of this out in the VOD. But you get to experience it first. Lucky you. Still too big. Getting there. That will do. And to think, we haven't even gotten to the music, or whatever values of music. Here's my existing tracks. You get to do artwork for the covers too. This is the first one I did. It's about trying to save the dog. I have this vague idea of collecting all these and sending them to Gareth Emery as a joke. Wouldn't that be funny? Moving onward. We've got the Jam Tennis to fix. We've already done the one for the Corgi and getting the band back together. The Jam Tennis network is broken thanks to Steve, who messed it up. Here we are putting it back together. When Steve Ford took over the Jam Tennis network, the lovers transmitting good vibes over it got into a fight and broke up. We need to remind them of happy moments from their relationship so they'll get back together and reclaim the Jam Tennis with the power of love.
The power of love powers this Jam Tennis. We are going to reunite two lovers by reminding them of sweet moments from their past, using the power of music.
For certain values of music.
The lovers told me they met in a space diner and bonded over a cheeseburger. Cheeseburgers bring all kinds of people together. You are my best friend.
That's a sheep. It's a plushy sheep. Fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I do. The progress bar goes up. Okay. At this point, I can't even hear some of them. And progress is full. You know what? What the hell?
It was on a tandem hang gliding date that they discovered their mutual love for horses, rainbows, and hot dogs.
Oh, there's more. Hang time. Cute. It sucks already. Because more is better.
people don't realize that love is like a video game. There are
What the hell?
challenges. You can level up, and you can make a nice coat out of wolf pelts.
Isn't it wonderful?
Ah, marriage, that most blessed union, where one human person can tell another human person, don't ever leave me, without sounding creepy.
Great day. Flower power. I totally can't hear that. Let's see if it blends in well.
Cosmic DJ, the jam antenna has been repaired. We will now remix your jams into a sweet track. Let's make some cover art while we listen.
And here's the visual art stage for people who care. Oh, what the hell? I wish it had shaders and stuff. Whatever. Are we there yet? There, that'll do. Boy, that's a relief. And I can actually export these if I really want to. I did one. But yes, I can in fact make a mixtape of my own crap. There. One to go. Gotta wonder how much more there is to the game. The two best buds who were jamming on this Jamtenna got really angry at each other when Steve 4 took over the network. We need to remind them of all their favorite best friend memories so we can fix the Jamtenna with the power of friendship.
These two best friends are about to fight because C4 busted their Jamtenna. We need to remind them about being best buds using the power of music. Hey dudes, remember when you met in college and nearly dropped out because you kept skipping class to play ping pong? Yeah, good times.
Oh, ping pong sounds. Let's talk. Sure. Oliver? As in hanging out in the hall? Oh, new one. Sure.
And how about all those nighttime rides in the woods? What an incredible bonding experience. What was that horse's name? Mildred?
That's just weird. Foxy. Because that totally sounds like birds. Kissing heads? What kind of bros are these? No, it's a 3.
Just remember all those hours spent in the mall together. You know, shopping like best friends do.
For high heel shoes. Sure. Uh-huh. White duds. Right, okay. Anchor. Huh. Huh, there was something else drifting by there. Wonder if I could have caught it. More hanging out in the hallway. I'm starting to wonder about these buds.
There's no better way to celebrate best friendship than with a sweet laser skating party. Let's rock this roller arena.
What the hell is laser skating? Who cares, right? The funny thing is I've heard worse. And there's another one that went skating by. I probably should be trying to catch those.
Cosmic DJ, the jam antenna has been repaired. We will now remix your jams into a sweet track. Let's make some cover art while we listen.
You know what? This might actually be the hardest part, waiting for that to be done. Okay, so the Jam 10 network should be fixed now, right?
Cosmic DJ, the Jamtana network has been repaired and will now transmit mega good vibes back to Steve 4. Let's return to the city and show him what this Cosmic DJ biz is all about.
So what, do I click on that? I guess so. You remember what happened at the dance party? Now that we've got the full strength of the Jam 10 network behind us, we can return to the city and battle off Steve 4's bad vibes with your razor-sharp DJ skills. We can probably even convince him to join our Good Vibes Groove Train. How bad can it get?
Hey dudes, you came back. How do you like what I've done with the place?
The city of the Master Jamtana is still crawling with bad vibes. We'll use the power of the repaired network to battle them off by making some sweet jams.
One more.
Hey man, you can't defeat me that easily. How about some more bad vibes, man?
Well, okay then.
Bad vibes forever, man.
Steve 4 is at the top of this tower. Let's get rid of these bad vibes and jam hard enough to get our ship all the way to the top.
I guess that's
Oh
Steve.
man, you just jammed so hard just now. My bad vibes are just no match for your jamming. I realize now that the jam is the true source of joy in the cosmos. Let's return to the Master Jam Tina and throw one more epic dance party!
That's a great idea. Let's jam together, man.
End game.
Hey, Cosmic DJ. Remember that time you found me floating in space and I taught you how to use sequencers and we became best friends?
Did we
Yeah, that was a good time. And then you brought people and animals together with your jams and convinced Steve Ford to stop harshing everyone with his bad vibes. You have talent and a good soul. Your jams will live into eternity. You truly are the Cosmic DJ of legend.
Wow. And that's apparently it. And that appears to be it. It says more. What more is there? All right. That was it. And that apparently completes the playthrough for Cosmic DJ. How? Something or other. Well, I'm glad I got that out of my system. I'll do something more something another time. To whoever bothered to come in, thanks for coming.